Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Lifestyle Sports. It's AI from the 210. There's been a lot that took place in the NBA world last night. We have some games to go over. But first, before we get into these playoff games, there's a NBA comparison I've been thinking about recently. I know it's come up before, but we can't ignore this. We cannot ignore this comparison. What I want to discuss is, will Trae Young be the next Steph Curry? Shout out Trae Young. He's been killing his playoffs, and it looks like he's going to lead Atlanta to the next round against the New York Knicks. In my opinion, the New York Knicks were no slouch of a team at all. No, they were not a horrible team this year. Thibodeau is a good coach. Julius Randle came alive, and they got other pieces, RJ Barrett and D Rose, who can hoop for sure. So what I want to know is, will Trae Young be the next Steph Curry? Steph Curry, and that's a great person to pick for from Trae Young's perspective. Looking at it, that's a great comparison because Steph Curry, if not the greatest point guard of all time already, he's at least top 5. You got to give him credit for being top 5. Steph Curry, 2-time MVP, unanimous MVP, back-to-back MVP award, 3-time champ. Y'all, his resume speaks for itself. He just won the scoring title this year. So what I want to start off with is, when we look at the career stats, I know Steph has played more seasons than Trae Young, but let's just compare the career stats. Steph, 24.2 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game, and 6.5 assists per game. Then we look at Trae Young career stats. In 3 seasons, 24.1 points per game, 3.9 rebounds per game, and 9 assists per game. To me, in my opinion, that's pretty close. And they have a very similar style of play. You know, Steph can hit from anywhere, just pull up, logo, just water, pulling up. Trae Young, to me, does the same thing. He doesn't shoot as great as Steph, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. But he only just finished year 3. He's still in his playoffs right now. He's still on his run. And he has a very similar style of play to Steph. So, like I said, Trae Young is in his playoff run. And if we go to Steph's year 3, it was cut short due to injury, but Steph averaged 14.7 points per game. That's decent. Yeah, I know injury, played an effect in that, so we're just gonna skip to year 4 for Steph. In this year 4, Steph made the leap to 22.9 points per game and 7 assists per game. Trae Young in year 3 averaged 25 points per game and 9.4 assists per game. So if we look at both their year 3s, we see Trae Young is a little bit more advanced than where Steph was at year 3. So with the style of play, you see where I'm going with this. And with those numbers, I would say, like, if we look at the current numbers, how Steph just won the scoring title, Trae Young, I feel like if we could say without a doubt, Steph Curry shoots better than Trae Young. Steph Curry is, of course, in my opinion, the best shooter of all time we see. But I feel like Trae Young passed a little better than Steph. He knows how to get his teammates involved a little more. So with that being said, if we look at the assist numbers from Trae Young, if we bring them to Steph's assist numbers, let's say we say Trae Young averaged 2 more assists than Steph Curry. So let's say those are 2 threes. We can give that 6 points onto his scoring, and he's right there with Steph. So, like I said, I just want to get the people thinking, get everybody thinking. And I just want y'all to see what's going on. Trae Young is out there. I know people see this, but don't sleep on Trae Young. He might be the next future MVP of the NBA. Just think about it. Steph didn't win MVP till year 6. Trae is only going into year 4. So if ATL could get some high quality free agents, but get the Hawks just a tad bit better on the upper echelon of teams, Is it wrong to say Trae Young might be the next MVP of the league? I'm just saying, I just want to get y'all thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? Just want to get everybody thinking. Remember, if Trae Young go ahead and get that MVP, I said it here. I said it. Shout out Trae Young. I'm rooting for you. Shout out Trae Young.